want to. Look. I-35 with the top down, quick to tell a hater they should get like me. Seem like everybody wanna be the boss, but it costs and these lames ain't shit like me. Drop a couple bands on the crypto fans, know my shit go. I ain't gotta tell him what it is. Tell him I'm a grown ass man, so you'll never fool me with the cap you be selling to the kids. Shorty, we the lords of the land, we wavy. Bad little mama tryna have a nigga baby. In a coupe seat color like gravy. Children of the sun, why these niggas so shady? Boss talk with the wolf pack, I ain't never look back. Got a couple bands and I flip that. I be chillin' with my shorty, got the crib on karate. Keep up, little baby, that's a kickback. Can't flex on a nigga living hate free, but he say real, but I know the nigga can't be. Pay a nigga up for the late fee. Hit her from the side till I get home safely. Got 3 chains on me, neck strong, and a bitch checks long, and a bitch I'm up now. And I make little baby feel good in the hood around you. Shorty can't put a cup down. Glide through your hood like soap on a runway. No sleep, check a bag on a Sunday. Get it in the moment, I don't gotta say one day. Be cool, he don't really want gunplay. Slide to your side like a spoon on ice cream. Say I'm falling off, baby, that's a pipe dream.
I'm Jim Cornette, the intellectual threat. Top rope dropping a clothesline right between your chest and your neck. Give you a pile driver, stand and spit on you. No respect. Body slams on multiple surfaces. They say I'm the best and the worst at this. Dominance wasn't working when I was feeling worthlessness. I'm passionate about what my purpose is. The pinnacle of human achievement has nothing to do with your purchases. I'm drop kicking you back to reality. This ring fucking hurts. It's a different brutality. Take a 310 to Yuma and fuck Will or Yuta. I'm the acrobatic blade runner who can switch blades in 6 ways and perform a perfect suplex. And that's it. The match is over. Check on my opponent as I turn to the crowd. Now throw the X up and listen to the boos get so loud. Now throw your guns up and be proud. One, go. One, go.
Yo. What is up, everybody? It's your boy, El Brian. We are Triggered Wrestling. That's Adrian. What's up? What a beautiful Monday do we have today here in Northern California. A very windy 80-something degrees today.
80? Wow. I feel like 90. Feel like high 90s, low hundreds for me. I don't know, but that's just me, man. It just feels really hot for me.
Well, speaking of the hotness, if you are too hot, get out of the kitchen, bro, because let's just say we got a new world heavyweight champion today. His name is Gunther. No more main event Jey Uso, at least for the time being. My cat says hello. This big tub of lard right here. Say hello.
Yes, that was very surprising. I mean, was it really surprising? I mean, we all expected a cash in. We expected some type of thing, something to happen at the end of this match. Well, am I upset? Not really. No, but it was kind of weird leading up to to Jey Uso choking out. It felt like he was gonna it felt like he was gonna reach the rope. I don't know. It just felt really awkward. Like, damn, really? Did his title reign really just end on a Monday night?
You know what it feels like? It feels like when we all saw Undertaker lose to Brock Lesnar. We're like, what the fuck? Like, what do I do with my life now?
Yeah,
and I know I'm gonna trigger some people being like, you just compared Jey Uso losing to the Undertaker, but like that's what it felt like. Like, it's like, oh shit, he lost. Yeah. Like this is a weird feeling. Like I expected more, but we didn't get more. He just fucking lost.
Yeah, no, I mean, considering how Jey Uso was put through hell last Friday and at Money in the Bank, I thought, Gunther was going to use that to his advantage, use his chopping ability to weaken Jey Uso. I thought he was going to do more damage. And instead, I'm getting he choked out Jey Uso. I thought he was going to like really mess him up, like chop to the chest, to the back, everywhere. I thought he was going to leave Jey Uso probably bloody from the chest or something, but awkward finish. Not upset, but still awkward finish in my opinion. I expected something else.
I wouldn't. Well, that's the thing is like we can't be upset over what we got
No.
because what we expected, we got our expectations up. I mean, the match is what we got. I mean, the match is kind of like what I expected the match to go. I just think none of us expected Gunther to choke out Jey Uso. None of us expected Seth Rollins to not cash in today if that was the case. But Gunther chokes him out. I mean, eventually we're probably going to get a rematch because he's the champion. Champions get rematches. Maybe this is at Night of Champions out there in Saudi Arabia. I'm assuming so because this is probably what they're setting up, and that's next month, right?
Yeah. But I'm also, I mean, I know you're probably going to call me a hater or whatnot, but I'm also saying that it felt awkward because usually when a title match is happening, it's usually a banger match nonstop. You know, it has you at the edge of your seat.
I was at the edge of my seat, like differently.
I did not feel like this was like that banger of a match, world title match that it should have been. Not saying it was a bad match.
You expected flip flops and stuff like that, and you didn't
not
get
saying
it
was a bad match, but I mean, it was not even close to the WrestleMania match, and the WrestleMania match wasn't even that good.
I enjoyed this match. I mean, it wasn't. It's a different. See, that's the thing is, what do you consider a banger? You know, like
Yeah,
I thought.
Well, here's the thing. Would you consider this one or the WrestleMania match better? Thank you, Brian. It's not talking shit if it's true. It's not talking.
I'm honestly thinking here which one I enjoyed the most.
But
probably that one because Jey Uso won.
Yes, but still, Brian. I know we consider banger matches differently, but this one did not feel like it had championship main event material on it. It just felt like a regular match. Not saying it was bad, but it was like I expected a little bit more, especially from Gunther, former world champion, and Jey Uso, current world champion.
Nate says that's what I'm saying. Jay is mid Adrian. He's more known as a tag team special. I mean, yeah, we could agree with that.
But he has some good matches. I expected some of that over here.
He said, "Name one. Name a good match."
Jimmy Uso.
Yeah, there's a lot to talk about. Let's see. Huggy Bear says, first, I didn't expect Ron Killings to cut the locks off, then Jay losing the title on Raw after PLE. That's not even the top 4. PLE blows my mind. You think this is a TKO pool? No, I'm pretty sure it's just the way the storyline is supposed to go, except for R-Truth. That was not storyline. But let's talk about R-Truth. Seems like you guys want to talk about R-Truth. He is back. He cuts off the locks. He said he's glad that R-Truth is back, and he's excited that R-Truth is back, but he's happy that he himself is back. He is Ron the Truth Killings because you guys can't handle the truth. Nothing but the truth. So he's tired of, he's like, I'm more than just a gimmick. And he just takes his chops off the locks. Serious character now. It's kind of weird without dreadlocks for like the first time.
It is kind of weird. It is kind of weird seeing him with the dreadlocks. And it's really funny because you look at his merch that just got released yesterday or on Saturday. His face is plastered all over those t-shirts with his locks. And now you're looking at this new character, you're like, wow, really? He shaved his head. But it looks weird. It looks a little weird. It's gonna take a little bit to get used to. I'm here for the story, bro.
It's not gonna take that long to get used to. I was noticing his hairline during like the John Cena match, and I'm like, this guy's got like one big ass dreadlock right here, and he's got like the zebra going on. But I'm like, is he doing that because he can't grow hair? Like, what is it?
I didn't want to say nothing, but yeah, it looked like he just cut one lock off.
Yeah, I mean, he needed to let him go anyways. Yeah, he needed to start over. He needed a fresh cut. I don't know if you've noticed, Adrian, but Andrade, he's letting the sides grow out on his hair.
The sides, like here?
Yeah, because you know he had like the big old long, just the strip and the mohawk, and then this was all like
you?
skin. He's letting it grow out. I know because when I let mine grow out, it looked awkward as fuck.
What do you mean? What is he trying to do? What you trying to say, bro? What you trying to say that
kind of look like me, bro?
Are they trying to say that Charlotte Flair's into that?
I don't know. I don't know what she's into, bro.
Hey.
Let's see. Hey guys, I like the fact that Ron Killings is finally in WWE. Yeah, that's a good. Honestly, I liked his run in TNA as a serious character, and I'm excited we're getting that now.
Yeah. Obviously, the man still has a little bit left in the tank. It's not like he was taking bumps the last 2 years in WWE, so I'm sure he has somewhat left in the tank, and he'll give us some good matches, or at least the matches that he can give us. But yeah, I'm excited to see this new character of Ron Killings.
Yep. Alex says, y'all were not there when he was K-Quick. I was there. He had braids, right? I don't know what.
Yeah, and he had the headband.
Yep.
And he had the spray painted gray jeans. What were they?
He
Ben
did.
Davis?
I
Ben
don't
Davis,
fucking
I
know.
think. Oh,
I don't
K-Quick
know.
was in The Wrestler, the movie.
Was he?
Yes, he was.
Hmm. I think Ron Killings and Nikki Bella are here to try and turn John Cena back to a good guy. That's where I think this story. I think. All right. I think Nikki Bella is just there. I'm gonna say it with my chest, bro. I think she's only there because she's the money.
Who? She needs the money.
Yeah, she does. She's paying a lot in fucking child support. Crazy situation that she was involved in. Do I think she should be paying child support? Probably not. But hey, that's just what they decided to do.
Yeah.
And by they, I mean the judge. So I mean, she probably just needs the money.
Hey, yeah. But I think it's just gonna be another one of those storylines. Like, remember when Trish Stratus? Yeah, she got bills to pay. Remember when Trish Stratus came back to play for a little bit? I think it was what, Elimination Chamber.
No, but Trish Stratus was actually like she was there doing matches and
Well, yeah, she
her
had, like,
star power is a lot more than Nikki Bella. Let's be real.
true. Well, I know, but like what I'm saying, her last run when she only came back for like 3 weeks just to team up with Tiffany Stratton. I think that's what Nikki Bella's just there for. Just for a couple.
I think she's just gonna be there for Evolution to feud with Liv Morgan. That's probably what the match is gonna be.
Yeah.
No prenup. Make sure you sign a prenup. Or what that song? How does that song go? We don't support him anymore, right?
Yep. I don't know who you're talking about, bro. I don't know who you're talking about.
Kanye West, bro, the Gold Digger song.
Oh.
Make sure you get a prenup. That's how the song goes, bro.
Why is Duana Perazo off TV? Oh my gosh, she got Tony Khan.
There's a lot of things going on with her though. Like she had the interview saying that she was upset about fans calling her, how do I say this nicely? Pointing out the fact that she gained a little bit of weight and she couldn't handle the criticism on that. So I think it's like a little bit of that, a little bit of because she said it on there that she's super self-conscious about it now.
Yeah.
So I think it's that. I think it's the mental game. I think it's also just Tony Khan doesn't want to use her. He's using Megan Bain, you know?
Yeah. But yeah, obviously something like that is always going to put somebody down. But yeah, she needs to be on TV. She needs to have appearances. She needs to have a couple of feuds. She needs to get time on the squared circle because yeah, she's missed. She dodged WWE to go over to AEW. It seems like that was not the right call right now. But yeah, hopefully Tony Khan turns it around because yeah, it's not cool when people get Tony Khan.
It's definitely not. And I think it's out there. Dave Meltzer saying that Camille's still not back because she's filming a movie. That movie's been filming for a year apparently.
Which one? Oh, the
whatever fucking show she's doing. Whatever the fuck she's doing. It's been taking a while. Must be she must be like the lead actor to be used for a year like that.
Yep.
Let's see. There's a lot of I see all your comments there, Jared. We'll get there in just a second. I do want to get to Adams here. He says, not exactly happy with tonight's world heavyweight title change. I think Jey Uso deserved a decent run. And if you're going to lose, do it somewhere old-fashioned like SummerSlam or to a different opponent to who you won it from at Mania. Where does Jey go from here? They're going to get the rematch. Rematch is going to happen at Night of Champions. Let's be real. I didn't expect him to have a long run.
Jey Uso?
Yeah.
Really? Wow. I mean, I kind of did. I mean, as a fan of Jey Uso, I kind of did. The man is his merch seller. We've been wanting this guy to go on his own for quite some time. We got a little tease of it when he left his brother, but then he joined Cody Rhodes. We got another little tease when he won the IC title. That was a short reign, which I was disappointed about. This one, I expected a little longer. Maybe SummerSlam. This one, again, it just felt really... It felt like there's more. Hopefully there is. Maybe a third match at SummerSlam, but a little disappointed. I thought Jey Uso was still going to be retaining. I mean, the man is still hot. The man is still selling merch left and right. But I mean, hey, if WWE is going to give us another one, we're going to have to watch.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's see where we're going at here. I think they're adding Jay the Phil. No, he the world champion has rematch clause, so he's gonna go straight to get that rematch. They couldn't even give Jay two months. See, I don't think. See, you guys. See, that's the same thing. A lot of you guys call him mid-event Jey Uso, but then complain that he gets a short run? How does that happen?
I complained that I got a short run.
You said you expected a longer run.
Yeah, because I'm a fan. So I can't complain.
All of a sudden, he's a fan of mid-event too. So you heard it here first, chat. Let's see. Who knows what could have happened if she chose WWE or stay in TNA? Yeah, who knows? Who knows? I'm elated that Mike Santana will soon be signed by WWE, given his high momentum at present.
Ooh, right now, yeah.
Is there a spot for him? Feuding with Ethan Page in NXT? That's tough. It's a toughie.
It's a tough. See, that's the thing. If WWE didn't have some people coming up, like Eddie Thorpe, I believe that's his name. The guy that looks like Randy Orton.
Eddie Thorpe got released.
What's the guy that looks like Randy Orton?
Miles Bourne.
That one's good. He's good. Javon Evans is good. Swipe Right is good. Oba Fembi's good. Joe Hendry's coming to the roster probably when his TNA contract is up. Is there a spot for him? I mean, maybe if Ricky Saints is due to go to the main roster, then go for it.
There ain't no spot for Ricky Saints in the main roster, bro. All the spots should be taken up by Mr. Iguana.
Really?
Mr. Iguana just leapfrogged everybody. That man's getting vignettes on Raw, bro. What the hell?
Mr. Iguana retired R-Truth, bro.
Mr. Iguana retired R-Truth. Mr. Iguana they made a special announcement that he's got some trading cards coming out already for his debut. What the hell?
Damn, bro. The man is printing money for WWE.
Y'all ignored my Megan Bing. I put it up. You said that she's a babe.
Mm-hmm.
He said Asuka shall return. Yeah, she is.
Bro, they butchered her debut, her return.
No, they didn't.
Bro. They did. They put it
You
on
want
the
it to be a surprise.
Yeah, bro.
No,
it's a return for She's been out since January of 2023.
Has she? Doesn't seem that long to me.
I mean, Bailey got a return. She was only absent. She wasn't even injured. She just lost matches. Well, but to be fair, Bailey did get a week return though.
I liked her return. She had a good return. She attacked Becky Lynch from behind. So she immediately interjects herself into the IC title. Hey, man, I'm excited. She came back looking strong, bro.
I thought it was a little weak. It was like just a return. And then right after that, it was the R-Truth reveal. And I think the R-Truth reveal kind of overpowered that return. But that's just me. I think I was just more hyped up for R-Truth and what our Killings was all about.
Damn, really? Because I was excited. Bailey came back. She's out there putting boots to asses.
Yeah,
I'm like, damn, cool. Bailey's back. Oh shit! And then all of a sudden they're talking about Bailey, and then R-Truth just shows up from behind. I was like, oh shit!
That's what I'm saying. I was like, oh shit, Bailey's back. Oh, R-Truth is back, and all of a sudden I'm just thinking about R-Truth and Ron Killings.
No, I liked it all together as a one, the whole piece. Y'all see, Alex Osorio says, not I'm not saying this. Y'all seen fine ass Bailey tonight in that pop? Yeah, she did get a big ass pop. BBL Bailey.
Yeah.
Looks more delicious than ever. This guy. I'm just reading comments. Is not what I believe. All right. Oh man, let's see. Shout outs from Corpus Christi, Texas. Late to the party. It's all good,
yeah,
Caitlin.
It's all good.
Let me know if you get tickets to that Corpus Christi show.
Which one? WWE?
Yeah, she may go. She's probably gonna go to All In, but I'm just curious to know if she goes. She thrust her cake from behind and smashed that tree branch on fire. Becky Lynch. Dang. Y'all wildin'. Let's see. Thus far, Tay Melo has returned to AEW. Killer Kelly returned in TNA. The Inspiration. Now Bailey returns. Yeah, they're a bunch of returns. The Inspiration came back. I was a big fan of them when they were the Iconics in WWE.
Oh, you're right. That's who did return. That's their name.
Thicker than a bowl of oatmeal. Y'all wild. And
yeah.
Adam says Bailey has a boyfriend. Alex, does she have a boyfriend?
Who?
Last I thought she was single. Right, yep, she's been working out. Has she?
She has. Yeah, she's been training.
I mean, I saw her training or doing a training seminar with
Her ex.
her ex and what's his face? I'm spacing on the name. QT Marshall at
Yep.
West Coast Pro here in the Bay. Not here in the Bay, but over there in the Bay. Yep. No, wait, what the hell? Oh, Alex is like,
What to make him?
he's happy, bro. See, texts are available for the Super Show on the 13th. We'll most likely be getting them when they're released. Hey, let's fucking
Hey,
go.
there we go. There we go.
Sand pics. She has them workout videos were golden. Y'all fucking
Bailey.
yeah, apparently deep divers in the Bailey stuff.
Hell
man.
yeah! Damn, we got some Bailey fans over here, bro. Actually,
I had no idea.
Where are you Bailey fans, bro? Because I only know one, but he never supports Bailey. So I'm like, are you even a
Who?
Bailey fan? Not you, bro. You know who I'm talking about. The one
Who
that
the
always
fuck?
supports but never watches. I'll tell you later.
Okay, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
It ain't you, bro.
Okay. Thekla versus Jamie Hayter should be the next huge feud in storyline.
Man, they gotta brew it.
Ah!
They gotta brew it slowly.
Yeah.
Thekla's still a new character. Let's face it, even a few sickles don't even know who she is. Only a select few know. They gotta build her character. They gotta brew a storyline.
I think she got back with her man. Aaron Solo, you mean? Since NXT? That would be Aaron Solo then.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I'm gonna fucking go down a TikTok dive here. Her
That's
kick's
good.
not a TikTok. Oh shit, I can't go on TikTok now.
Damn, you got
Since
TikTok ban, bro?
NXT. I'm going to TikTok ban myself, bro.
Damn.
Hugger Bailey and all. You know who I do think is eventually going to be like a big star in WWE when she makes the jump is Izzy Moreno.
Who's that?
So back in the day when Bailey was in NXT, there was this little girl who
Oh,
was the
yes.
biggest Bailey fan.
The
She is
Herbert girl, yeah.
now 18 and available to sign for WWE.
I thought she was in the NIL program or WWID program, one of the two.
She is probably in WWID, but she is eventually going to be to the WWE. And the thing about that is a lot of people know who she is and appreciate her being like a fan. She was like not an underdog, but people appreciate kind of like Nick Wayne, right? Outside of like people that didn't know Nick Wayne, like me, they're big fans of Nick Wayne. They'll, for example, Big Ugly from Ugly Dojo. Dude loves Nick Wayne because he trained him he helped train him like long, from he's young. So even with Izzy, just anybody as a fan being like, oh, I remember seeing her when she was like fucking 11, being all hyped for Bailey, and now she's grown. Now she's doing her own thing. Like,
didn't they make her cry or something?
Multiple times, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, same with Roxanne Perez, Cora Jade. You know, a lot of pictures have been showing up when they were young, meeting the wrestlers coming up, like CM Punk. But yeah, I mean, you seeing somebody achieve their dreams is always nice to see.
Yeah. See, I can't wait for Bailey versus Izzy story. That would be dope. That would be dope. Let's see. There's a comment here. Gerard says, Brian, it was good to see Liv in full heel mode tonight against Nikki Bella. We're going to talk about that in just a second. We're just going through these comments right here. You know what? Let's go start. He said, Sol Ruka's the future, Brian.
Cheers.
I mean, I don't see it, but Adrian sees it.
What?
I don't think she's the future. I don't like her finishing move is visually impressive. It's very athletic.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like that the other person has to wait for it.
Has to do the move essentially.
Yeah.
It hurts her more than the opponent.
Yes. Like you have to essentially catch her on her way down to receive the move. I don't like that.
Yeah, I like her wrestling style. Finishing move, I don't like it, but I can live without it.
Like the first couple times I saw them, they're like, okay. Like you bring them to the corner, then you do the thing. But now it's like the other person's getting up and she does it and times it perfectly from like halfway around the ring. Nah, that's bullshit, bro. This ain't no Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Yeah. And then when they do it on slow motion, it looks weird. It looks like the opponent is jumping into the cutter.
Exactly. Yep. All right, let's just go into this. Did you see Liv full heel mode tonight? Yeah, Nikki Bella was out there trying to hype everybody out for Evolution. Liv Morgan comes out and just cuts a dastardly promo, essentially saying, at least I got a man, which is the reason why she's probably there wrestling because of the child support.
Yep.
And But see, I did like Nikki Bella's call out to her. He's like, you know what, you got a man, but whose man is it? Is it your man or is it Roxanne Perez's man? And I'm all into this novella storyline, Adrian. I know you're not, but me, I love it.
I know you do. Was I really a fan of Nikki Bella when I was watching WWE? Not really. Am I excited to see her? She's putting the product over. That's good. I don't know, man. I hope it's not one of these matches that it's one of these snack break matches just because she's a legend and she wants to return just for a one-off. Again, like kind of I was saying, like Trish Stratus did at Elimination Chamber with Tiffany Stratton. It was kind of just like I mean, let's face it, nobody watched that match. I just don't want it to be like that. You know, if you're gonna give us a match with the legend and a up and coming legend, Liv Morgan, give us something interesting.
She's already a legend in the business, Adrian.
Okay,
she's the living legend.
Living legend. Then give us a good story.
Get it? Living the living legend.
Living. Then give us something. You know, something interesting.
Bro, hold on a second. I'm gonna trademark that shit and sell it to WWE, bro.
There you go. There you go. You better do it right now.
Let me contact my lawyers.
I'll tell you. What do you say?
Let's see. I told you it was going to happen, and people do not care what I have to say about it. Sergio,
what do you say?
He's that we shouldn't watch WWE.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, we shouldn't.
Sergio's sick of tell him, bro. Tell him not to watch. Yeah, Sergio Sicko. Let's see. He said legend. Shut the fuck up.
Hey.
He is. Brian May will take the title from JC Jane, who is a transitional champ who can't make it on her own, hence why they put her in her own faction. She will take the title from JC Jane. What's up?
So she's in her own faction by herself?
No, she's got a faction. But her entire time in NXT, she's been in a faction. Like she was with Toxic Attraction, where she was the third one, right?
So
then she joined Chase U. Yeah, then she joined Chase U and helped them from closing down and blah 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 blah. And now she's in this other faction. So her entire career has been with like factions, either as like a member or a leader.
So is she like the surviving faction member now? Then, I mean, you said Toxic Attraction, they're gone. Chase U, they're gone.
How to explain it? Imagine if like Sammy Guevara was like eventually start his own faction, and then that would be like the same thing.
Yeah,
except he won the world title.
Yeah, got it. Well, I mean, hopefully Mariah May gets a champion, man. I mean, we've seen what she could do with the world title. Let's hope she brings that same momentum here to NXT because we want to see her as champion. I would have liked to see her on the main roster, but you know, we all can't get what we want. So yeah, NXT is the place for her for now.
Yep. See, why isn't Nikita Lyons on the main roster? She's injury prone.
Yeah.
Injury prone. And NXT with Jordan Grace should be main roster. Well, Jordan Grace is going to be on the main roster on SmackDown, is what they said. She'll probably come back on this Friday. Last Friday was the go home show, so she didn't really debut. So I think she will this time. Oh, I'm fucking dead. I saw your comment, Gerardo. I'll get to it in just a bit.
Yeah.
Fucking lost my train of thought. But yeah, Nikita Lyons, she went to Evolve. So I don't know. She's just always hurt.
She's always hurt. Character-wise, she's not really there. Promo-wise, not really there. Too many emotes. Not a lot of wrestling.
Yeah, this is true. I'm not a fan of her doing like her like I've seen her train do the pirouette into an elbow. Not a fan.
No.
He said honestly, Sammy's a good example. Yeah, if Zambi eventually won the Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Championship, then that would be kind of like the best thing, you know?
Yeah.
Yep. Me done talking to you guys. That's why I have to come here. I appreciate you coming, Sergio.
Yeah,
every live stream, I do appreciate you, even though you don't like WWE, and even though you still bring up WWE when we're talking about AEW. Man, I appreciate you coming in all the time.
Yeah, bro.
You say some cool shit.
Yeah, we welcome the sickos on Mondays and Fridays.
Yeah. Adrian, come on, be real. Mariah can't be on the main roster. It's stacked, and she'll be buried.
I know, but like I said, as a fan, I would like to see her with more eyeballs, more attention on her. But that's just the fan in me. The realistic fan in me is just, she needs to be in NXT, and she can also learn from Shawn Michaels over there. He knows what he's doing over there with the main roster or with the main with the women's division.
Yep. Gerardo says soon she'll be in more factions than Jeff Jarrett. And boy, ain't that the truth.
Hey, she's not gonna give him. She's not gonna give herself championships though.
This is true. She will not be booking herself to be champion. But with all due respect, Jeff Jarrett is also a living legend.
True.
The mystery fourth man will be Karrion Kross. It's gonna be Mystery Iguana, man. Is it on SmackDown or is it on Raw? It's on Raw. It's gonna be Mystery Iguana.
I'm hearing Ilja Dragunov rumors. I'm hearing Hikaleu possibly coming out of retirement.
I'm fucking dead, boy.
Oh, bro, what do you say?
He said, "What was your guys' opinion on Lola Vice's ass?" I mean, Worlds Collide. Well, let me tell you about this story, Roy. I don't know if you joined us for the Worlds Collide episode, but let me just tell you, I was watching Worlds Collide with my daughter, and Lola Vice does her hip attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
And my daughter says, "Why does she do that move? It doesn't even hurt. Her ass is," or she didn't say ass. She said her butt is so big and jiggly that it would be like a pillow just absorbing you. and I'm like, I don't know why she does it. I'm like, I can't. If she's watching this, she's probably be like, "You said more than that." But that's all I'm going to say.
I'll be the judge of that.
Oh yeah, Adrian's like, "I'll let you know how it feels."
I volunteer as tribute. Volunteer as tribute.
I'm fucking dead. Oh man.
Hey, dude, speaking of Roy, bro. Roy, bro. What did they do to Psycho's music? They ruined Psycho's music, but I was disappointed about Psycho Clown's music, and hopefully they can bring that Psycho Clown back. Man. What did Roy say? Hold on. Christian has a new crush on Worlds Collide. Goodbye, Sky Blue. Hello, Lola Vice.
He knew he doesn't like Latinas.
Oh,
he doesn't like Latinas.
Yeah, well, you're right. He does it.
Roy, you gotta text Themo right now and be like, why is Brian laughing about me saying that Christian likes Lola Vice, and he'll give you the entire story.
Yep.
I'll text you about it later, man. But that shit's hella funny.
All right, later, Sergio.
Bye, Sergio.
Yeah.
Man, I see some comments. I got to catch up here. Tommy says, "I missed Raw and they put the belt back on Gunther." They did, and honestly, as besides that, this is an episode Raw I'd go back and tell you to watch even if you missed it.
Yeah. I mean, even as someone who didn't enjoy the main event match, I'll still say go back and watch it. It still had some good things going on. I'll probably watch it after this.
Yep. Let's see. Chet in the house. That was the best Raw start to finish in a long time. My boy Juvencio was there, and he said it was the loudest he ever heard that arena.
Ooh, yep. The crowd came. The crowd came today. There's some episodes where I'm always telling you, Brian, why is the crowd quiet? Why are they not cheering for these stars? I'm glad they did, man. This crowd was hot. It's always good to see a hot crowd. It makes the show a little bit more alive. You know what I mean? Especially when you're watching at home. It helps out. It keeps me a little bit more entertained. You're muted. Brian. Bro, you're muted. Let me call him.
I got it right here. My bad.
Oh, right.
If Psycho was allowed to have his full entrance plus music plus dancing with kids in the crowd, he would have had some of the Iguana buzz after the show. Yeah, his music, because he's a baby face. They gave him a heel type music.
Generic.
No,
it was like the music before the beat, just on loop. Like the first 3 seconds of a song just on loop.
Yeah. But the thing about Mr. Iguana is that we don't give enough credit to Lince Dorado. That man, and granted, I'm sure a lot of people have done that bit of stomping on
Iguana, yeah.
On the Iguana. I mean, I'm sure it's been done. I personally never seen it just because they usually don't do it at Triple Mania, which is usually the time when I watch them. But the thing about it is that Lince Dorado did a standing Spanish fly on the Iguana. and he made it look fabulous to the point where it got Mr. Iguana extremely over.
Yeah.
So that's why Lince Dorado's out there saying, if he gets signed, I want 25% of his paycheck.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I mean, yeah, he had to get over. But it was funny because, like, after Lince Dorado beat up the Iguana just grabbed it from the tail and just started smacking everybody. I'm like, bro, Yeska's tail, bro.
Yeah. Huggy Bear says, how do you answer a question to a child when we know what you're really thinking but can't tell her? Exactly, right?
Mhm.
That's by Snoo.
Oh,
That's
hell yeah.
the life of a parent, man.
Mhm.
Mr. Iguana might be the new cash cow for the E. Man, let me tell you,
Yep.
everything I saw after Worlds Collide, Money in the Bank, even today, everybody's talking about Mr. Iguana, and I need a fucking pet Yeska on my shoulder yesterday. I need to buy one. Just, you know, like when you go to Disneyland, you have like a little magnet that goes into your shirt and then the pet is on top. That's what I need. WWE, sell that motherfucking thing for $25.
Yep. If they can sell Larry's, they can sell Yeskas, right?
Exactly. All right, let's see. We missed a lot of stuff. First time streaming? What? No, it's just I forgot. I muted myself because my daughter came in here.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, that's why.
Nah, Nate says, I feel sorry. I feel so bad for Cross, dude. He should have at least gotten a lengthy US or Intercontinental title reign. Whatever he goes when his contract expires, I hope he's happy about wrestling still. Yeah, man. I mean, Kieran Cross is one of those. Whoa. Oh, there you go.
This is what we need.
What's that? A baby
Something
Yoda?
like this. Baby Yoda with the magnet right here. You put it under your shirt.
Oh, for real? Let me see.
Nope. Then the thing goes right here. And then bam, bam, bam. Fucking pet Yeska. WWE. I need this in pet Yeska form. All right.
You gotta put a black tape on that Yoda, bro.
Nah, it's okay.
Nah, I'm messing with you. Oh, but yeah, I'll go back to Cross, man. Man, one of those dudes that just never really got over. He's making these little seconds count, but they're not. I guess they're not hitting with the executives. Great talent. Sad to see him go if he does go. But if he does go, he ain't gonna be out of a job for too long. I'm pretty sure TNA is gonna sign him in a heartbeat or go back to AAA. AAA needs a heel. Kieran Cross worked with that promotion before. I'm sure they can get it over.
Yeah, this is true. Let me send this to you, Adrian. Sorry. I love you guys. You guys are the best. And I'm sorry this is bad television, but we just got some funny text message right now. That's all. Let's see. Where are we at? Chet's Gerardo Cruz says, most definitely pay the man, right? He did his job to get him over. That's all you can hope. Bronson Reed did lose weight, man. He was looking in great shape.
Bronson Reed?
Did you see the name of Octagon? You gotta read the names, bro. Masturbating Oh man. On a puppet, if I'm gonna hate, she said on a puppet. If I'm gonna hate on Omega wrestling dolls and children, I can't enjoy spots like that. Fair is fair. The thing, see, I'm okay with it being goofy. Like I enjoyed seeing Moppy and Head. Do you remember Moppy, Adrian?
You enjoy when it's WWE, Brian.
No, I don't. Hear me out, Adrian. I personally do enjoy the Yoshiko as well. I'm not the one hating on him fighting the doll. To me, I think that's funny. I think when they did the GCW Invisible Man versus Invisible Man and the ref put on the glasses, I think that shit was funny because I can picture it really happening based off what the ref was doing. You know, he goes, and you could, you know, they're like punching themselves.
Yeah.
And I think it's funny, like when they jumped off the fucking the second floor onto the fans, all the fans like fell down.
Yeah,
that shit is really funny. But that's also indie stuff. You know what I mean? You can't do that in WWE. But WWE does some goofy shit like the blindfold matches too. That's the goofy as fuck.
Yeah, that was yeah. But I mean, Jessica's pretty much the same thing. A little indie spot. AAA is also known for those type of spots. But yeah, I mean, some fans are just like that. They either love it in WWE or they don't.
Yeah. Did anyone else catch Corey Graves talking about the boys are passing Yeska around?
Hey, yo.
Because I could be wrong. He's yet does. I'm not gonna say. Never mind.
Nope.
Yeska really did get the Baby Yoda treatment. The world loves Yeska. Facts.
Mm-hmm.
Disco Inferno is 100% correct on this. 5-star matches at the end of the day don't draw. Characters and gimmicks do. Facts.
Mm-hmm.
Mitch the Potted Plant. I don't remember Mitch the Pot. Oh, Mitch, what? That's John Moxley, right?
Yeah, I think yes. The one with what is it with Bray Wyatt?
Jericho.
Jericho, yeah. What is it? Cage match?
Yeah, it ended up being a cage match. Yeah. He said, Kenny Omega said, Kenny Omega wrestling a sex doll wasn't a gimmick. That's the difference. I don't think it's a sex doll, is it? It was just
it was just a blow up. It's the blow up doll, right? It just has the mouth thingy, right?
No, is it?
I don't know.
No, because it's stuffed. It's not like air.
Stuff with what? I don't know.
I'm dead. Do y'all remember in PWG when Justin Thunder Liger, Justin Thunder Liger led a whole bunch of people in a train with a finger up his ass? No, I don't remember that. I don't remember that.
I don't know.
I remember what's his fucking name?
I gotta see that. Was it when Kenny Omega did the finger poke of doom? Remember? When he was wrestling with the thong?
Yeah. Oh, you're right. I remember Joey. What the fuck is his name? Joey Ryan. When he would do the D flip, and then he would have like everybody just doing like the and then he'd flip all of them. I remember that.
Yeah.
Yep. Roy says the crazy thing about that spot was Liger's idea. That'd be hella funny, man. I wish I was there. But I appreciate all you guys watching us. If you guys are watching us on Facebook, give us a thumbs up, a like, something. If you're watching us on YouTube, do the same as well. It helps us out a lot in the algorithms. And if you have the opportunity to switch over from Facebook to YouTube, I'd appreciate that because it helps us on the goal for the watch hours to reach monetization.
Yes.
I'll send y'all a link in the chat. Hey, let's go. I'll watch in a little bit. Yes. Well, let's get back into Monday Night Raw. This John Cena promo, Adrian, he calls out CM Punk. CM Punk calls him out. But regardless of the words that were said, John Cena at the end says, if you want this, you got to follow me to Saudi Arabia.
Yes. And I told you this was going to happen when CM Punk returned back to the Fed. I knew this was going to happen, whether Punk liked it or not. He eventually was going to go to Saudi Arabia, and he couldn't afford to say no. Money talks in the wrestling business, and money talks in the real world. Punk knew he was going to eat his words, and he knew Hangman Adam Page was always right, and we all knew that Punk was a hypocrite. But yeah, the internet is cooking that man right now as a fan of Punk. I mean, he deserved it. I mean, he kind of said one thing and is doing another thing right now, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay, well, are you hyped for this match? Are you hyped for a John Cena CM Punk match? Night of Champions, Brian?
The match 10 years in the making, Adrian. I'm excited for it.
Yeah.
People are excited to run back Kenny Omega and Okada. Why not John Cena and CM Punk, huh?
I can tell you plenty of reasons why. Age is one. But I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna watch it because I am. It's gonna be a good match. As a fan of Cena, fan of Punk, they had amazing matches. Yeah, preferably I would have hoped it was in the States, but that's just me. No complaints here. Night of Champions, whether it's that or a different night. Will Seth Rollins' briefcase come into play though, Brian? Because he did come out after this segment and just showed the briefcase. Yeah, he just teased it.
It shocked me, honestly, because I said, I think it was in the video I recorded earlier today, that I don't think he's gonna to cash in on Jey Uso or Gunther in this, but it looks like he's going after John Cena. Is this what he's doing? That's pretty crazy if that's the case.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy because I mean, if he's going after John Cena, then he's gonna have the briefcase for a long time.
Yeah, but you know what? I loved Seth Rollins versus John Cena. Like when they had that's when Seth Rollins became the double champ when he was world champ and United States champ was against John Cena. They had a cool triple threat match with John Cena and Brock Lesnar at Royal Rumble. I want to say it was. That was a really good match.
John Cena and Brock Lesnar?
And Seth Rollins, yeah.
Probably, yeah, I think so.
I want to say it was at Royal Rumble, but that was a good match. So he does have some history with John Cena. Of course, he broke John Cena's nose with the knee.
Yeah.
So I can see this. But you know what? One of the things that has nothing to do with this match is one of the biggest issues I had with Saudi Arabia in their shows was that they weren't canon. It was just kind of like a special show that had nothing to do with anything. But now it's like the Saudi shows go with the storyline now.
They've always gone, bro. You just
not
made
always.
It was
no,
just it was just your opinion that you said they're non-canon. That was just you saying that for your own pleasure.
They weren't canon, bro.
They were. Titles got changed. Fucking people got changed, or what else? People got crowned as a king of the ring over there. It mattered because they told the story before.
The first couple shows didn't, but now since like the last one they have.
No, they've always mattered, Brian.
Not always.
They've always mattered.
Braun Strowman won the greatest Royal Rumble, bro. That shit don't matter.
That's because that don't matter, bro. Come on, it wasn't a regular ass Royal Rumble. But I always thought they mattered.
Strowman's the longest reigning and defending champion. Facts. Omega Okada over CM Punk and Cena, but that's just me.
Nah, I think that's everybody.
Not me.
I
haven't seen Okada have a match in a while, dude. And even though he does have these matches, it's kind of like it's not what it used to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But you know what's not what it used to be, Brian? John Cena. I haven't. Be honest, Brian. Have you liked some of his matches recently?
John Cena?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That banger, 5-star banger with R-Truth, bro. Loved it.
Oh, fuck out of here, bro.
Brian, you just don't like it because the women cover up. This is the other thing I thought about that. Like, do they get the women's, like the United States feed and just watch them the way they are? Is that considered porn?
Wait, what?
Okay, so I'm assuming that the Saudi Arabians, they watch Raw, right?
I believe so, yes.
Does that include the women's matches? And if so, I mean, they're very skimpily dressed compared to how they wrestle in Saudi Arabia. Does that make sense now? And is that considered porn because they're showing ankles and thighs?
Not my place to speak on it, so I'm not going to say anything, bro.
I'm just curious. I'm just throwing the question out there. If somebody knows, let me know. You know what I mean? Like I like the outfits. The outfits are cool, but like these people cheer for the women, so obviously they see them. Like, are they just blurred out? You know what I'm talking? Like,
yeah. I mean, I would like to see what that Saudi Arabia Netflix stream is. I think once we get some images, maybe we can have better answers. But I don't know. I would like to have an input, but I don't know about this.
This is like one of those questions, man. I think I just opened a can of worms that I need to find the answer to.
Or like, do they skip it? Did the screen go to black?
What if it does come? What if it's like from the hours of up to 10 p.m. they're not available, but after 10 p.m. at night they go to Skinamax, bro, and it's on there. Yeah, not my culture, so I don't know. This is true. Fuck, I have no idea. But it gets you thinking, right? Doesn't it?
No.
It does to me, bro. Shit that makes you go, I'm curious. If only I knew somebody from Saudi, bro. Oh, where the fuck is... No, I don't know. I'm gonna message him. His name's... He always comments on our stuff, but Fadil Ali. I forgot where the fuck he is. I don't know if he said he was in Saudi or he's in some other place, man.
Yes.
I'm gonna ask him. Kenny and Okada are going to feed sickles for years to come. The last match was 10 years ago. Well, the first match was 10 years ago. I don't remember anymore. Yep. Yeah, as an Undertaker fan, the Saudi matches aren't canon. That tag match was ass.
No, yeah, that tag match was.
Yeah. Did you ever see that South Park episode? I think it goes black. That's because they showed the Prophet. That's why.
Oh, yeah.
That's why. That's
good.
something else. And see, they're just not allowed to show their face or body in that country. I don't know where you got porn from. Because they're showing their legs.
I don't know. I still don't know where you got that from, but
I'm not saying it's porn. I'm just obviously being very extreme on this situation.
Mhm.
But
I don't know.
because they consider it like differently out there.
Never mind. I didn't think anything. I didn't think
Am I gonna
anything.
get canceled, bro?
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I have no
I don't
input in
know.
this.
I'm just curious.
But yes, Brian. So there's more on the topic of this R-Truth. Obviously, R-Truth didn't get released. It kind of spiraled the IWC whether they were R-Truth fans or R-Truth haters. Did R-Truth deserve the money or did he not? It turns out that R-Truth is worth the money, but not just as R-Truth, but as Ron Killings. Do we know how much the deal got extended to? We don't know yet. But yeah, WWE has the money. They rehired R-Truth or Ron Killings. Yeah, let's see what he was going on forward because we just got the introduction of this new character. We don't know what his what he's in WWE for, why he resigned to WWE. I don't know if he's gonna chase titles or recruit people for a faction, but whatever it is, I'm gonna be here to tune in because I think R-Truth still had some left in the tank.
True. Exactly. But in what? But it's like in what aspect does he go after Dom in the Judgment Day next? I mean, that's probably what it would be.
That could be. He could get with Kieran Cross and do some manipulating tactics over there.
Mm-hmm.
Anything can happen.
There you go. Nate says, see, I just say it. He has called it. Gerardo Cruz, Ron Killings, future IC champion. Yeah, we can see that happening.
Yep.
Let's
Even if it's just a transitional champion or for the moment, like it was for the tag team champions, I'm down for that.
See, this is what I remember. WWE got in massive trouble one year when they showed a commercial involving Carmella in her wrestling gear. Yeah, it's against their religion, is what it is. I'm not saying it reminds them of porn. I'm just making a very, very extreme joke about it. But I know they can't show their legs or their arms, or like essentially ankles down, neck up is what they're allowed to show. So how do they watch the women's matches? That's what I'm asking. Because, for example, Rhea Ripley's all out there. That's what I want to know. Like, do they even get the feed?
How come you didn't say Charlotte Flair, bro? What? I mean,
because we're looking at the table.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I'm here for for example, Lola Vice would not be
no.
Let's see. Yeah, I'm here for Ron Killings' run. So am I. Let's see. We talked. Let's talk about AJ Styles, Chad Gable. A good match. AJ Styles finally puts the boots to asses on Chad Gable for talking all that trash. But did AJ Styles look like he got hurt at the end of the match? He could barely carry and finish the match, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I think so. I mean, I just thought it was a slow-paced match, in my opinion. A little okay. I mean, it did his job. I mean, Chad Gable didn't do a lot. I mean, he did go through hell this past weekend. AJ Styles didn't do much. It was a solid match, decent. I don't know if he got injured though. I would have to go back and watch. I did see him. I thought he was selling the knee. I didn't see the move before then, so I don't know.
No, because after the match, he was grabbing his ankle again.
Something, right?
Yeah, he was grabbing his ankle because when he picked him up, well, first of all, the other move that he did before the Styles Clash, it looked kind of awkward because of his foot. Then he does the Styles Clash, and it looked like he he looked like he wasn't able to like move his ankle. Maybe he's still going through like the recovery process of that. I mean, I don't know.
Ooh, no, that would I don't know.
Because Charlotte Flair has much curves as a sharp crease.
Yeah, I need to stop hating, bro.
I'm dead. Let's see. Damn, I just realized if Vaquero Russell's in Saudi, she'd have to cover up. Yep. Gerardo says Japanese censored pixels. Maybe. I think they only get a pass for one time. I don't know, man. We gotta get down to the bottom of this.
Yeah.
Also, they fans brought him back, yet fans demanding Karrion Kross gets pushed as nothing happens. Tell me it's not a work. It's not a work. R-Truth himself said it's not a work. R-Truth's son has said it's not a work.
Yeah.
Everybody says it's not a work.
Yeah, because even then I think there were some memes going around like Carlito, just like, okay, R-Truth, everybody's saying justice for R-Truth, but nobody was saying justice for Carlito.
Yeah, no love for Carlito or Valhalla, unfortunately.
Val who?
Valhalla. Barrio Toys. How come you guys never posted about W merch? We do. And those sons of bitches, man. Let me tell you, it's a work. It's okay. Demo, it's a work, brother. But let's talk about the why fake news. All right, it was a work. Fine, it's work. But either way, let's talk about the W merch. Adrian, why don't we talk about WWE merch?
We don't talk about WWE merch because we posted as quote unquote advertised WWE Worlds Collide merch with AAA wrestlers. And it turns out that that Facebook flagged it for AI images, and they said that it could be copyrighted or a scam or counterfeited. So they took it off. No AI images for shirts. Disappointing. Also, those shirts are hideous. I don't even know why I posted that. They need to get some real artists behind these shirts, man. I know my boy Juan of the Dead has done some good designs. There's hella designers here at Etsy, eBay, fucking local designers. I know Worlds Collide did a few collabs down there in Los Angeles with some Latino artists. Bro, give us some of the old school merch that we used to have. Same with AEW, the merch game on World Productions. I don't know if you've seen it, Brian, but it's kind of failed me. It's kind of been like a dud for both productions.
The productions for what? The shirts you're talking about?
Yeah, just AEW and WWE. There's just some of are just looking a little too basic now.
Yeah, I agree. There are some cool shirts. Not a lot of them. Let me be honest. There are some cool ones, but not a lot of them. Like for example, the whole line of AAA merch. Like all we did was take a picture, a screenshot of all the shirts they have from sale on their website, and all we said was WWE has official AAA merch for sale for these superstars. We listed them, and then we get flagged for potential counterfeit because the fucking AI of Facebook uses knows that that's fucking AI art. So it's like, this is fake shit. You know what I mean? Because I desperately want to buy Iguana merch, but that shirt that WWE.com is selling, ass.
You know, it's funny. People are posting their old school Mr. Iguana shirts from like 4 years ago, before pandemic. Mm-hmm. They were saying the Mr. Iguana shirts before pandemic used to hit, and I've seen some. They had some cool designs, some cool like cat dog Ren and Stimpy designs. It's good. Watch, I'll show you some pictures.
Yep. La Parka would have killed it at Worlds Collide if he was still alive. Rip OG. Yeah. Well, depends which OG one you're talking about. La Parka, yeah, he did pass away. But LA Park's still around. The chairman, he's still out there.
Yeah. The new La Parka.
I expect the new La Parka to show up, but he's also maybe a little bit too green at the moment.
True, he is too new. I mean, but to be fair, I mean, people who know La Parka, the one that passed away, we know him as a dancer, obviously to the Michael Jackson theme songs. I mean, can he dance to another song that's not a Michael Jackson song?
That's true. Let's see. It's about as much of a work as CM Punk and Hypocrite to Saudi Arabia. Okay. Let's see here.
Oh, Chemical Rose in the house? Nice.
Rose. Huggy Bear says, I'd say Wrong Things would have a long run as U.S. champion since that title is so important to John Cena. Who is the U.S. champion right now? Jacob Fatu? Not happening.
Yeah.
Nope. He says, normally I just buy a shirt to support a wrestler. Maybe I'm the problem. Well, in this case, you're doing it to support WWE.
Yeah. You're not even supporting the artist.
Yeah. That's the other thing. It's kind of hard because they only get so much of the money. If you guys really want to support Mr. Iguana, I'm sure he sells some merch on the side.
Yep.
Hit him up directly.
Yeah. Or he might be. Never mind.
Yeah. Or designs that a major company publishes would get. Let's see. Designs that a major company publishes would get sued for. There's a reason W can't sell a Ren and Stimpy pattern merch. They can't. No,
they can't.
But that Penta shirt that they're selling looks a lot like the Deadpool floating head from the movie. Deadpool and Wolverine. Headpool, I think they call him.
The Penta mask? The Penta shirt?
Yeah, like you know what I'm talking about from the Wolverine and Deadpool movie. You know how Deadpool had like just the head floating around?
Mm-hmm.
Like when I saw the Penta shirt, that's what it reminded me of.
Really?
Yeah.
Nah, it reminded me of those you remember those old school No Fear shirts that had the little like the skulls? That's what it reminded me of.
That's not me.
Oh.
It reminded me of Headpool because it's literally just a head. Bro, are you serious? You don't see the similarities?
Maybe just the pictures that I'm looking at. I'm not seeing it. I gotta see an angle. Probably, I guess.
Let's see. Headpool. This could be a dangerous Google search.
Yeah, I can see. Yeah, it was different angles, different faces of the face.
Yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about. Headpool, right?
Somewhat.
Yeah. See, Michael says, I'm about to unfollow JD from NY. His take on the situation, calling us wrestling fans. I'm not going to say that. Passes me off. Is he saying because of the R-Truth situation?
No, he's been hating on wrestling altogether. Literally, he breaks down the wrestling shows. He's pretty much hating, and then towards the end, he's like, "Yeah, just wrestling's not it for me. It's not in for me on Mondays, not in for me on Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday." I'm like,
Thursdays.
Like he really does not hate it.
Doesn't like it. You mean?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Doesn't like it. And like, there's sometimes a few people have interesting takes here and there. I like to listen to everybody's opinions, but when you just nonstop hating wrestling, I'm like, bro, you at least have to like something. I mean,
it's true.
It's like when people complain about, like, let's say, for example, they want more promos in AEW. AEW gives them more promos, and they still complain on promos. So it's like, what do you want?
Got it. Okay. Let's see. Moving on. We talked about Nikki Bella, Kairi Sane versus Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan, and Roxanne Perez. We kind of talked about it briefly that Roxanne Perez kind of got the sneak win here. Raquel Rodriguez interferes, and Rhea Ripley kind of, she takes out Rhea Ripley out. Kairi Sane hits the insane elbow on Liv Morgan, but Roxanne Perez gets the sneak roll up.
Yeah. I mean, it was a banger match. I mean, 3 of these women were already at the Money in the Bank. I kind of had either Roxanne or Kairi Sane winning this match, considering how Liv Morgan's a champion and Rhea Ripley still has history with the former world champion. I'm not upset. It's good for Roxanne Perez. I mean, she's an upcomer. It gives her something to do. She's with Judgment Day, so she's going to be in TV every week. So this is good for her. It's good for her developing her character. She can learn more promos from the Judgment Day and whatnot. And this is good for her. Good for her right now.
Yep. Andrew Johnson said, sorry I was late to the stream. Have y'all talked about the ending to Raw? We have, but I'm down to rehash anything you guys want to talk about, to be honest. But yeah, Michael, we try to refrain from using that word, brother. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah.
Let's See, Truth was the moment of the night. I'm excited for his ride. The Ron killings making a comeback. I just don't know where it's going to lead to. I think it's going to lead to maybe the Judgment Day. Probably that's probably like where I would start.
Yeah, try to get the Judgment Day involved as him being like, "Oh yeah, you guys weren't too nice to our Truth," you know. And is it going to be a two character thing? Is he going to defend our Truth's pride as Ron Killings, or what? I don't know. I have so many thoughts going on. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm still going to tune in. I mean, he has to avenge our Truth, obviously. Either with his John Cena, Judgment Day, people who have done him wrong in the past. I'm excited for it. Even if he doesn't go after any titles, if he just goes like as a John Wick type of character, I'm here for it.
Yeah. Let's see. Insane Elbow is the best elbow drop in the business. It has been for the longest time. Ever since I saw it. Let's see. There's this one. No problem. I was 50-50 on it. Yeah. Let's just try. Yeah. That's just like we usually don't. What's the word? We're usually open, but that's one of the ones that we're like, nah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You think Oscar Vaquer win next week's qualifying match? I'm gonna go with Stephanie Vaquer.
I was gonna say Vaquer too. Nothing against Oscar. I mean, she's returning. You know, Vaquer's hot. They gotta pull the trigger on her right now.
Exactly. They do. But Andrew, I know you're here and you want to talk about the main event. So let's talk about the main event, man. How did you like the main event? Because I thought it was a solid main event. We talked about it earlier. I kind of compare it to like the Undertaker losing to Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania where I was kind of like
surprised.
I expected more. I expected a cash in. I expected him to like kick out, but no, he got choked out. He got choked out, and I don't know what's next. I was kind of speechless. It's crazy.
Yeah, it caught us off guard. It caught me off guard because if you remember at the ending of WrestleMania, I think Jey Uso only had the chokehold for I think like 4 seconds, and Gunther tapped out, which is why Gunther was getting eaten up alive on social media. So when it happened this time around, you saw Jey Uso trying to fight. He was trying to crawl his way, trying to reach some ropes. And then, you would think the ref would do the 3 count on the hands, right? The 1, 2. That's what I thought he was going to do. And then when he just lifted it once and like let it go, and he was like, no, done. I was like, really?
Yeah, they don't do the 3 hands thing anymore. And I'm a big retro wrestling fan, and I loved when they did do that.
And I just thought like it was like, damn, I did not expect it. Caught me off guard, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
I still think the WrestleMania match was better. Obviously, it's WrestleMania, but I'm low-key pissed, but not really. And that's because I wanted Jey Uso's title run to be longer, but that's just me because I'm a fan. But hopefully WWE has more in store for Jey Uso because I don't think this is going to be the last of his main title run picture.
Yeah, I think he'll probably get a rematch. I know that you guys were saying that he's probably going to be added to the King of the Ring. I don't think he is, but we'll see. But yeah, they were trading sleeper holds. I did expect Seth Rollins to come out, but he didn't. I at least expected him to tease a cash in, considering he did kind of tease it earlier in the show. But to me, it's like, does this mean that he doesn't care about Jey Uso and Gunther's title? He's only focusing on John Cena's title. That's where I'm kind of like torn about. Like, there's so much that can happen there.
Yeah. I thought he was gonna come out after the match, because they were. Again, I wasn't expecting the fireworks at the end of the match. It was kind of Gunther was still getting up slowly. The ref was holding the belt. I thought before the ref gave Gunther the belt, I thought Seth Rollins' music was gonna hit.
Yeah, same. Likewise. Andrew says, I had a feeling Gunther was getting the belt back, but man, I was just disappointed for the finish. But that's clearly what the plan was. I think WWE, or at least Triple H or Lee Fitting, whoever's writing this, the producer, had that in mind that these people are going to expect this. They're going to expect this. They're going to expect that. Let's give them this. They might not like it, but they'll appreciate that it's something different. Because even though it's not what I liked and expected, I do appreciate it that they gave us something we none of us expected. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, but see, like when you're saying that, it's like, but was. Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, you're right. WWE has failed me before. I'm not gonna expect gold when they can only give me silver. Uh, but yeah, this is good. It's good. It gives us a little something different, and it gives us something to look forward to. Obviously, it's giving us a lot. It's as me as fans, we're asking a lot of questions. What's next? What's next? Was this really it? What's gonna happen? And yeah, this is what WWE wants. They want the fans asking questions, and they're waiting for WWE to give them the answers.
Exactly. Hey, that's the reason we're going to tune in next week, right?
Obviously,
Find out what's going on.
Hell yeah.
Jey Uso's biggest downfall is poor mic skills and limited skills in the ring. He has major charisma, but he isn't world champ material. Well, even if this is the only time he wins it, he can go down saying, I was a world champion once.
No, don't do this to me, Ricky Bobby. Don't do this to me, Ricky Bobby.
I don't think he's going to be a multiple-time champ. Maybe 2 at the most, but I don't think he's going to go more than that. Like Damian Priest, he will probably get 1 more.
Hell no, bro. That's one guy. That's one and done, bro. And he was only
one and done.
He was only champ for the storyline, and that was it. I don't think another storyline will save him.
I think he will. Not just because he's Puerto Rican, but that has a big major thing to do with it.
Bro, I know all your family runs WWE right now, bro.
Hey, bro. If Bad Bunny ever wants to come back, that's where it's coming.
And let's bet hair versus fair, bro.
Yep. Caitlin says, episodic television 101. Congrats. You guys congratulate to bookings.
Damn.
Yeah. Let's see. I got to marinate a little longer on how I feel about the main event. I don't hate Gunther winning, but I also wanted to. Yeah, that's kind of how we all are, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's good because, again, it was a weird Monday night. It's all a little weird, but it's still a good match. Good ending.
Exactly. He said, Lamian Yeast doesn't deserve a world title.
Facts. He's done, right, bro.
Maybe he is done, but I like Damian Priest.
Nah, bro.
I liked him back in the day of NXT, bro. The Archer of Infamy, I think they called him.
I think so. Nah, he needs. If he did, because his next title reign is probably gonna be a mid card reign, and it's gonna be a babyface reign.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna be a world title reign. I don't think he has the star power to carry a show.
Yep. Alex says, I'm glad he got that Kofi treatment. First of all, I think Jey Uso had a much better run than Kofi Kingston did.
Yes, he did. And Big E.
I think Kofi's run was better than Big E's.
I don't remember Big E's. That's why I only
exactly. I remember how Kofi lost it, you know. So I don't remember how Big E lost it. I don't remember how he won it, to be honest.
Me neither. Wait, was it Money in the Bank? I think it was.
No, I think he straight up won it, bro. I don't remember. But it is what it is.
Really?
Yeah. Nobody wants boring ass Priest. I want boring ass Priest, man.
Nah, bro.
See, Yoda lasting the entire stream on that shoulder clip is great marketing for the toy maker. Damn it. See, I should have taken it off. It's just a magnet. It's just a magnet on top and a magnum on the bottom.
Yep.
Oh, now it's gone.
And now you gotta have some pixelated on Yoda, bro.
Can you hear it?
Yep.
Yeah. It's just a magnet.
Oh, nice.
Biggie. Oh, so what? He did have Money in the Bank? On Bobby Lashley?
I guess so.
Because
he did win Money in the Bank. I remember he won it. That was when WWE was like really heavily investing on mid-carders at the time.
You're saying they're not now? I mean, mid-event Jey Uso is the world champion. Will we end up getting Jay and Gunther? I think they're going to be fighting each other at Night of Champions.
No, I don't think so. Because Night of Champions, they got to spread because you have to have. Actually, you know, you're right. It is the Saudis. They can pay the money to have 2 world title matches.
Yeah. Let's see. Wish AJ got another run, but I don't think he'll be able to at this point in his career. Probably not. But as the face that runs the place, I'd love AJ Styles.
Yeah, I love AJ Styles too. I've been hearing this rumor that his contract will possibly be up soon. And a lot of sickos have been wanting AJ Styles to go over to AEW.
I bet they do.
Yeah, I
They
mean,
always want WWE's scraps, bro.
I'm a sicko myself, but I mean, I like AJ, but I'm like, nah, bro, you need to just finish your career in WWE. That's where you had more matches in WWE. You've been in WWE longer than you were in TNA.
Mm-hmm.
Finish your career right, and WWE is the right to finish your career.
Yeah. Well, the other thing about that situation is if he does go to AEW, like we're seeing the kind of quality matches he's having right now in WWE, which looks like he's hurt still.
Mhm.
If he goes to AEW and he pulls an Adam Copeland, I'm not gonna like that. I don't want to see that.
Yeah, and I'm like, and if you look at him in WWE right now, WWE doesn't have anything for him. I mean, obviously, we know Tony Khan doesn't really have anything for his roster over there, so it's just gonna be the same thing.
Mm-hmm. How many days are we're a month away from All In?
A month and 3 days.
Month and 3 days, crazy. It's coming up fast.
Mm-hmm.
It's because Ospreay's pushing for a match against AJ. But yeah, even AEW doesn't need AJ. I agree with that. I mean, he may want the match, but they don't need him.
Yeah, and even after the match, then what's next? You know?
Yeah. Bullet Club AJ Styles was peak. I said what I said.
Oh yeah, he was. Yeah.
No, man. I liked his run on SmackDown when he was a champ.
The beat up John Cena. I like that too.
Yeah.
I had the gloves. I was AJ Mark.
You had the shirt. I remember that.
I have the shirt still.
I don't have the shirt.
I had the gloves.
I was that was me like 50 pounds ago.
Damn.
Yeah. Ospreay lost to the team of Cowboy. He doesn't want any smoke with AJ. The disrespect, man. He's a real cowboy. Isn't he from Canada? No, he's not. He's not Canadian, is he?
No, he's not. He's a
Where's he
former
from?
teacher. He's from Minnesota, I think. I could be wrong.
Minnesota.
Dakota, maybe. He used to be a school teacher.
His last name is Waltz from Halifax, Virginia.
There you go.
You know, Cowboys in Virginia, bro.
I went to Virginia
The
Tech.
hell? Virginia Tech. I remember when back in the day, people used to be, instead of saying the word vagina, we would say Virginia Tech.
Virginia.
Virginia Tech. Ospreay lost. Oh, we already said that one.
Mm-hmm.
WWE is his last run. I agree.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. TNA AJ was best. He did a lot of crazy shit back in TNA, man.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
that's
up and coming AJ.
Yeah,
that was good.
Virginia's for lovers. Oh, I remember that it
yeah.
says now. What was I gonna say about AJ Styles? I remember like he always had that one song that goes, I am. Dope song. You remember that song, Adrian? The song in TNA?
Briefly, yeah.
It's like the most. He said on the interview that he was tired of the song and people wanted to bring the song back, but he's like, I've had enough of that song for his entire career.
Oh, and CVV?
Yeah, that's where he had the interview at. But he had a good run. I liked his Spider-Man outfits that he had, and
yeah,
those are all dope. Shit, man. Well, we're getting to the end of the show here. If you guys want to watch a YouTube video, go to YouTube, click on our video about me reacting to your hot takes from Money in the Bank and Worlds Collide. Give us a like, a comment, check it out. We'll be back Wednesday to discuss AEW Dynamite. And I'm gonna be honest, Adrian. Do you want to do a watch along or not? Because last time, I mean, we could watch it, but let's just primarily talk about AEW Dynamite, I think.
Yeah. I mean, it'll be in the background. What is it? 4 hours again this week?
Fuck yeah, it is.
My God, Seiko's dream. Tony Khan, bro. Feed me more, bro. Summer Blackbuster. And then next week is AEW in Mexico, I think. But yes, first is this Dynamite.
There's a lot of stuff going on. 4 hours of AEW, man. I struggled making it through last week. And then the main event they gave us was goddamn Daniel Garcia and Adam Cole. What the hell?
And you know they had an overrun too.
Did they really? I just
They had
remember
it
seeing
over.
like after Dynamite was over, it just went to like
Yeah.
250K.
Yeah, they had an overrun after the match. Yeah. Overrun in a 4-hour show.
Yeah. Well, if you guys follow us on Facebook and have not followed us or subscribed to us yet on YouTube, please do so. But we'll be back Wednesday to discuss Summer Blockbuster AEW. We'll be there. Till then, deuces, everybody.
Deuces.